She lives. But she's hurt. That's what you get for jumping down a hole you didn't know where it ended. Did you even know it was there, or was that just dumb blind luck? It feels like it was dumb blind luck. I can't even see up there. Where's the hole I fell out of? I can see the light shining down. Oh dear, I can only move very slowly. Look at my hips wiggling. That's a very sexual, sensual pose. There we go, much better. That was weird. I walked like not even that far, and now I can barely walk at all. What was that? Weird blackness. I don't know. What am I even saying? I faded out of consciousness. What are we seeing? Oh, wind. There's quite a lot of you actually. I don't like how many of you there are. Mark of the Rift. You have gained the Mark of the Rift, a focus-based ability. Mark of the Rift causes massive damage and can even kill some enemies instantly. Mark of the Rift is a focus-based ability. Focus is a resource that is gained each time someone in your party deals damage. Each party member has a personal focus meter, but all party members gain focus when a single member deals damage. Okay. So we'll just get them all. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Is it gonna go away? There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I can't even take my healing potion. I need it. Oh, I've worn the wrong outfit for this. This burns, not burns, something's on fire. But it's not a camp. Is that somebody dead there? Okay. Okay, we're gonna just have to keep going downwind. You can see something here as well. Is this things that they've abandoned as they're carrying, or am I... Have they... Let me rephrase. Are these things that our people has abandoned after they've been coming through here? Or is this me following the dragon? Because one of them was on fire. Oh, I'm tired though. Okay. Yeah, let's get moving. I feel like I should just change my armor, but I don't think it's an appropriate time. You know, I don't think she has like extra armor just like lying around.
It's cold. Nothing.
Okay. There is nothing. I can't even see where else it could have been. But we're gonna follow the trees because it gives her a little bit of a breather. Not really though, but you know. Something over here. Oh, that's a wolf. That's not a good sound. I don't think it really matters which way I go, but I want it to at least make a little bit of sense. And I'm just like, I can't see anything but this blooming clouds and the snow. Why do you keep looking behind you? Oh, do you keep looking up to see if the dragon's following you? That's freaky. So I think that is exactly what you're doing. Oh, the snow is so thick, at least the storm's over. Oh, come on. We're here.
Embers. Recent?
Maybe. Maybe they could just be around this corner. Let's go. Keep going, Reth. We can do this. Can I drink my drink here? No. I don't know which direction those wolves came from, but I don't like it. We can do this. Come on. Oh, is that people? No, but there's a camp. There's people definitely here. I can see fire. Hell yeah, we made it. Come on, we just need to keep moving. People will see us.
Thank the Maker.
At least they brought people with them because you would not be able to carry me. Just a little bit too heavy, I feel like.
What would you have me tell them? This isn't what we asked them to do.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
How
Please,
do
we
canaries
must use
sleep?
reason.
They
Without
must
the
have a lot of
infrastructure the
pillows.
Inquisition would
I
hobble.
can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that much.
Shh. You need rest. They've been at it for hours. They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
Do we know where he is? I doubt it.
Do we know where Corypheus and his forces are? We are not sure where we are. Which may be why, despite the numbers he still commands, there is no sign of him. That, or you are believed dead. Or without Haven, we are thought helpless. Or he girds for another attack. I cannot claim to know the mind of that creature, only his effect on us.
Okay, I should help plan. I think we need rest more than that. Yelling's not exactly helping, but yeah, they probably shouldn't be yelling in the middle of camp where all the rest of the Inquisition can hear them. And we can't let him find us. We can't, but there's not much we can do about that at the moment. So yelling won't help.
The only thing yelling gets us is a headache. Another headache. They know. But our situation, your situation, is complicated. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defenders stand and fall. And now we have seen her return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained.
Oh dear.
That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
Why does my horn look really... My horns look really funny from these angles. Fanatical belief is to blame. I still don't believe. Yeah, but I didn't die and come back.
I escaped the avalanche. Barely, perhaps, but I didn't die. Of course. And the dead cannot return from across the veil. But the people know what they saw. Or perhaps what they needed to see. The Maker works both in the moment and in how it is remembered. Can we truly know the heavens are not with us?
And should we believe Corypheus?
You saw Corypheus. What do you think of his claims of assaulting the heavens? Scripture says magisters, to winter servants of false-old gods, entered the Fade to reach the Golden City, seat of the Maker. For their crime, they were cast out as Darkspawn. Their hubris is why we suffer blight, and why the Maker turned from us. If such is the claim of this Corypheus, he is a monster beyond imagining. All mankind continues to suffer for that sin. If even a shred of it is true, all the more reason Andraste would choose someone to rise against him.
Oh, yeah, he said the heavens are empty.
Corypheus said he found only corruption and emptiness, nothing golden. If he entered that place, it has changed him without and within. The living are not meant to make that journey.
I kind of
these
made
are
that journey.
lies he must tell himself, rather than accept that he earned the scorn of the Maker. I know I could not bear such.
Oof. I don't know what she'd say. Not necessarily fanatical belief is to blame. Because, you know, if it helps them believe, then let them believe. I guess Reth still doesn't believe that she's ordained by the Maker.
Whatever the rest of you say, I felt no divine aid at the Conclave or Haven. The struggle ahead seems mine alone.
At least they've stopped yelling at each other, but they all look downtrodden.
Shadows fall and hope has fled. Still your heart, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky for one day soon.
That looks so like, what is going on here?
The shepherd's lost, and his home is far. Keep to the stars.
But, you know, it's not necessarily for her, it's for the Inquisition. It looks so uncomfortable. Don't kneel at her. She's like, what are you doing? Stop. Please. Oh, Zodic died. I like to imagine he heard the song though. He's like, what are they doing? Why are they singing? But you know, fair enough if it helps them believe.
Faith may have yet to find you, but it has already found them.
A word.
He looks. I love how tall I am compared to everybody else. Look at that saunter. Why
A
is
wise
it
woman,
just?
worth heeding? Her kind understand the moments that unify a cause. Or
Why is
fracture
there just a torch
The
there
old
in the
Corypheus
middle of
carried,
nowhere?
the power he used against you, it is Elven. Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. I do not yet know how Corypheus survived, nor am I certain how people will react when they learn of the orb's origin.
I love the light reflected across my face though. I look very cool. And very cold because I've just got strings across my body. How do you know?
Alright, what is it and how do you know about it?
They were foci, used to channel ancient magics. I have seen such things in the Fade, old memories of older magic. Corypheus may think it Tevinter. His empire's magic was built on the bones of my people. Knowing or not, he risks our alliance. I cannot allow it.
Well, you're right to be worried. Lost here, it won't matter. Yeah, you're right to be worried.
This whole mess is confusing. I can see how elves might be an easy
Yeah,
target.
easy target they're gonna go
History
for
would
them.
agree. But there are steps we can take to prevent such a distraction.
Oh, my eyes, they burn.
By attacking the Inquisition, Corypheus has changed it. Changed you. Scout to the north. Be their guide.
So what, are we saying that the Maker sent us a vision and we have to go to the north? I mean, I know where the people follow me, but why would, like, the inner circle?
There is a place that waits for a force to hold it. There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow.
Come on, let's see this place. over the mountain, climb the hill. Is it there? There it is. Our new home base. I love the music, sorry. Skyholds. Oh no, I'm wearing that outfit again. Oh, not in a nice cutscene. It looked nice enough that I could wear my old outfits. Eek. Hello? Why does this feel a bit like a,
They arrive daily from every settlement
not
in
an
the region.
Inquisition.
Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage.
A pilgrimage, eh?
If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus, what drew him to you.
My effort for the Inquisitor? No, he wanted the anchor.
He came for this, and now it's useless to him. So he wants me
Okay,
dead.
calm down.
That's it.
The anchor has power, but it's not why you're still standing here. Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it.
Yeah, this is completely, ambushing me with this. Everybody's watching. I can't say no. Were they afraid I would say no?
You.
I've already talked to a couple of people about doing it. So I do think she would say that. And she's kind of happy, that she didn't have to, force the issue. Not that she would force it, but she'd be like, hey, we need a leader, we need to pick somebody. I volunteer myself. But they were like, hey, we need a leader, we should have her. But yeah, I'm honored.
I don't know what to say.
Say that you will not make me regret this.
If you're not sure, why do it?
Because I believe this is what was meant to be. That without you, there would be no Inquisition. What it means for the future, how you lead us, that is entirely up to
Well,
you.
I'll always need your guys' opinions. Is that a dragon wrapped around the handle? Looks cool. And eating the blade, it looks like it's sort of eating the blade. So I'll do it for my own power. I fight for order, not faith. I'll do it because it's right. Corypheus must be stopped. A canary will stand for us all. I'll set an example as a mage. I don't really use either of those ones. I'm not going to do it for my own power, or at least I would never tell people that I'd do it that way. So, it's either Corypheus must be stopped, or I fight for order, not faith. I don't think I want to bring in the faith thing, so Corypheus must be stopped.
Corypheus will never let me live in peace. He made that clear. He intends to be a god, to rule over us all. Corypheus must be stopped.
Wherever you lead us.
Have our people been told? They have. And soon, the world.
Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow?
Oh, I love you guys.
Will
middle of me. It's weird. That sword is so big. I'm a Kunari. It shouldn't be that big.
Your Inquisitor!
Why have you pulled out your sword? I mean, thank you, but why? They look slightly happy. He's like... She's really cheering and he's like, what are you doing? What is this music? It's so... not what I expected. They're just walking through like... and it's gone now. That was really weird. Yeah, we need to really tidy this place up.
It began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action. But what do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
Okay. Yeah, the most important thing is his dragon an archdemon? Because if it's an archdemon, that means a blight, that means bad things will follow.
Could his dragon really be an archdemon? What would that mean?
It would mean the beginning of another blight. We've
Exactly.
seen no darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Whatever it is, it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
Do you think he can really become a god?
Corypheus said he wanted to enter the Black City, that this would make him a god.
He is willing to tear this world apart to reach the next. It won't matter if he's wrong.
True.
What if
True.
he's not wrong? If he finds some other way into the Fade?
Then he gains the power he seeks, or unleashes catastrophe on us all.
Is he allied with Tevinter? I feel like he's allied with some of them. He's allied with the Venatori.
Corypheus wants to restore Tevinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists,
Yeah, that's
not
what
the
I'm thinking
vanguard
as well.
of a true invasion.
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago. What Corypheus yearns to restore no longer exists. Though they would shed no tears if the South fell to chaos, I'm certain.
Okay, we need more information before we can make any choice.
Someone out there must know something about Corypheus.
Unless they saw him on the field, most will not believe he even exists.
I feel we
do
asked
have one
Varric about
advantage.
them.
We know what Corypheus intends to do next. In that strange future you experienced, Empress Selene had been assassinated. Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he'll bolster with a massive force of demons, or so the future tells us.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
We don't want that to
I'd
happen.
feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. She's
Right.
crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. She can help.
Don't make deals for me. No, introduce us.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me.
Do those two realize who you're talking about?
Well, then, we stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing.
My order.
If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
Yeah, Liliana worked it out. Okay, we gotta...
This is the Inquisition.
Well,
A dusty old ruin filled with battered
excuse
soldiers.
you.
If you shut your mouth and open your eyes, you'd see that the Inquisition is our one hope.
I've got a lot of new quests, so we're gonna go to the Undercroft because it's right here. Okay, so we've headed to the
What
Undercroft
do they make down here? And what can I make?
because it was right here, so I was like, okay. Hi, it's there. Hello, fellow. The Undercroft. Catalogue in Skyhold. Undercroft editions. difficult. To be clear, we can add all the equipment our backs can bear, but structural changes are best avoided. With new walls and such, you need anchors to tie in new stone, which means excavation, and I wouldn't go messing with the undercroft. Seems like it was built to purpose, whatever that was. The whole keep is settled on top of it. It's weathered some serious heat and pressure. There are spots that feel like the inside of a forge. Large spots. No idea what that means. It's as solid as you get, so fill it full of tools and toys. But there's a dwarven name for someone who tries to change an old build like that. Sodden fool. Structural evaluation for Lady Adar's consideration. Mason Gatsby. Nice to meet you, Gatsby. Oh, we've got storage. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So that's some storage. Let me deposit some of these that I'm just not using, but I don't really want to get rid of them yet. There's one that I want to bring back. You can come back. You know, the coloured ones. So I'm like, yeah, you can go away now. What's over there? Another thing to read. Oh, Hardin Hightown Chapter 6. I've missed some chapters. The estates of Hightown fall into 3 types. The dwarven palaces in their enclave, huddled around their counterfeit paragon statues for shelter against the onslaught of human ideas that surround them. That was a sentence. The foreign quarter, where the wealthiest Orlesian and Antivan merchants stay during their twice-yearly visits to criticize the ship's captains and ship clerks and accountants in their employ, and the noble mansions where families who can trace their lineage back to Orlesian conquerors and to Tevinter landlords perch to look down on the rabble of ordinary folk scurrying at their feet. But whoever they belong to, all of the Hightown estates have 2 things in common: a showy front entrance used when the occupants want to be seen, and a hidden back way when they don't. The servants' door to the Comte de Favre mansion was an alley hidden by overgrown topiaries. Donnan Brenovic picked the lock, while his partner Javelin kept an uneasy lookout. They had left their armour at the barracks, but even in civilian clothes, the recruit managed to look like he was wearing an older brother's hand-me-downs. I don't think this is what the captain meant when she said to get evidence, he muttered. The lock clicked, and Donnan gently pushed it open. Only a few slivers of light slid through the shuttered window. Silence hung in the air like a cheap tapestry. Donnan and Javelin crept through the dark rooms, alert for any sign of servants, but nothing broke the eerie quiet except their footsteps. In fact, there was no sign that anyone had been in that house at all until they found the room whose door had been torn from its hinges. Inside, the Comte lay in a pool of blood, one hand clutching a loaded crossbow, a dagger hilt protruding from his back. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. So, special shipments, yay! That's where we get all the stuff that I always keep getting.
This is where a smith should be.
Okay, yes, we've got a quest to get one, but not at the moment. Just seeing what we've got. Ooh, Skyhold customization. And the potions are here, so this is where everything is, so we don't have to go running around again. Tinter armor as well. Harriet, how are you doing?
I've walked away from too many burning buildings for one lifetime. This place, though, it'll be alright. It's Inquisitor now, isn't it? That'll take some getting used to.
For you and me both.
You think it's strange to say, stranger to hear.
Don't let it go to your head. We need you level. Everyone just got a big, hard reason to hate Corypheus. And we already did, but we didn't have a name. You're the surprise, not him.
Did you manage to get anything from Haven?
We left in a hurry, but you got into your old place. Save anything?
Family hammer. It's as stupid as it sounds. It's good to be back at work.
How are the new facilities?
How is this place shaping up as a forge?
Better than Haven ever could be. Not the way I wanted an upgrade, but ever forward.
And is everything functional?
You got it all up and running?
Your basics, like always. There's space here for, I don't know what. This place was built for something big. It'll be a job to fill it.
I'll
Okay.
be back later.
Goodbye.
I'll be here.
Okay, so we're gonna go see Josephine because I think she wants to talk to us. Oh, this is nice. It's definitely bigger, but I don't like the fact that you've got people that'll come through this way. It's like wherever this way is heading. But very nice otherwise. And you've got a nice big fireplace. You'll have to tell people to close the door behind them as they come through.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Of course
Everything
it will.
in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the
Okay,
highest stakes.
people
and to the
need
death.
to calm
The
down.
Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Oh, okay. I'll try, but what do you mean by dangerously unstable? That sounds important.
Exactly what do you mean? How is it more dangerous than usual?
The Empress is in the middle of a civil war. Her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard, seeks to take her throne by force. Leliana reports that a group of elves has been sabotaging both armies, drawing out the hostilities. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin.
We need to be there then. Then that's where we need to be.
We need to attend this ball.
We don't have enough sway with the court to arrange an invitation. Perhaps a few more alliances.
Or soldiers.
No.
We need a greater presence in Orlais. And soon.
Okay. I will try my best, Josephine. I will try my best. We're not that far away from it, but we need to go to other places, and that'll cause us to lose things as well. What's the question mark there? But we found the War Council. Okay, so I guess people don't really go this way, except people who want to get to the War Council. Okay. That took a while to get to. Oh my gosh, we've got so much stuff that's been added. So, okay, LA. Got so many different things that we can do now. Ugh. But okay, let's look at the things that we've already done. So, Grand Cleric Iona. There was some initial ranting on the part of the Grand Cleric, but I think the constant presence of Inquisition soldiers outside the doors of the Grand Cathedral serve as enough reminder to quiet the other clerics. Some grumbling remains, but the danger appears to have passed. They've moved on to other concerns. Thank you. And are the other ones at the other side? Serpents of Navara. We've got a lot of things to choose from now. Where are my other ones? Okay, answer a request from Hasmol. My Lady Ambassador, Hasmol extends its gratitude for your assistance with this Mage Templar foolishness. It is refreshing to deal with someone who offers more than empty promises. Please accept a token of our gratitude. We hope this newfound friendship will continue to benefit us both. Seneschal Elizabeth. You're welcome. And let's find out what these markings mean. Upon the waking sea, we found what we were looking for. An ancient vault, all but buried in the thick vegetation at the heart of the island, no doubt untouched for over 1,000 years. The effort to open the vault without setting off traps was considerable, and what we found within was interesting. According to an agent named Ryan, this was the retreat of one of the last of Andraste's disciples, a guardian who fled some manner of attack on the site of sacred ashes. He expected reinforcement by other disciples who never arrived. Whatever the text the man thought to preserve had mostly crumbled, but we recovered a number of other artifacts from the site. It is a significant find that will undoubtedly prove of great interest to Chantry scholars, even if it will take them years to sort through all the debris. And we got a belt. Cool. Now, what are we doing next? There's so many choices. Okay, so first of all, we need to acquire the Arcanist. That's a thing that we've got, and supposedly it's supposed to help us. So we'll definitely do that. So Skyhold has incredible potential for rune crafting and mastercraft smithing. If only we had a gifted mind to gain full benefit. The War and the Venatori have claimed many experts, but we have located an arcanist with great skill and a reputation for humbling the first enchanters in both Andraston and Imperial circles. 2 assassination attempts and at least 1 explosion have made landholders reluctant to allow her passage through their territory. It will take significant effort to bring her from tent to veil, but this arcanist would be invaluable to the Inquisition. Oh, it's no time at all, is it? So, Alliance can overwhelm any concern. The owners of where she will travel need only be convinced of the worth of pleasing us. To bar passage, they must know she's there. They will not. A full retinue will secure her safely along the Imperial Highway. So, no, we'll go with Liliana actually. Just make sure nobody can see her. So, the Arcanist has been secured, despite great cost and the concern of more than a few traditional-minded mages. She awaits a meeting with the Inquisitor in the Undercraft. I've already been there. I'll have to go back. Okay, so we've done that one. There was some other ones. Which one was it? Okay, yes, a memorial for Haven. We've got to do this like straight away. So, although we have not always seen eye to eye, Ambassador Montelier, I believe that on this subject we will be in perfect agreement. I would like to build a monument at the site where Haven stood, as a memorial to all those who gave their lives defending the faith. Shall we work together to honour these fallen heroes, Madame Ambassador? So we've got Cullen. I'm sure I can get some volunteers from our ranks to help with construction. And I can do some fundraising for the project, and we should send a representative for the ribbon cutting. No, I think a lot of people in our ranks would be wanting to help with this. So Cullen is going to do that. Okay, so now we're going to work on... Ooh, we just got so many choices. We're going to go for one of them that was there before. So an ally from Starkhaven. The Inquisition has received a missive from Starkhaven. Most cordial greetings. My name is Sebastian Vale, sole heir of the Vale Princes of Starkhaven. I recently retook the throne of this great city from those who sought to gain it through unjust means. As a most devoted adherent of the Chantry, I felt the loss of Most Holy Justinia V keenly. I too hoped for a resolution to the terrible conflict that claimed the lives of hundreds in Kirkwall, and now threatens to claim all of Thedas. I extend Starkhaven's hand in friendship to the Inquisition. Together let us right the wrongs visited upon our worlds. Sebastian Vale. Okay, so what is this? I will send emissaries. Though the 3 Marchers cities have always been independent, earning the support of the most prosperous ones may be to our advantage. Go ahead, talk to him, whatever. Okay. We've still got... Is it Liliana that's still got something that we can do? We've got more ability to gather coin. Hinterland resource... Oh no, what am I gonna do? I can't do that one. Was this one that we could do? An offer from the Blades of Hessarian? Your worship, the Blades of Hessarian keep supplies along the shore. Consider them at your disposal. Oh, our former leader increased our caches significantly, although some consider his methods dishonorable. Either of the Blades. They work for you. Let them keep their supplies. We know little of this group. Perhaps instead they have knowledge worth sharing. That is an interesting idea. Yeah, we cannot openly accept stolen goods. Of course, we have no way of returning them, so we may discreetly take found goods. And we could use the resources. Our soldiers can deliver them. No, I like Liliana's the best, actually, so that's good. I'll see you probably in 10 minutes when I'm ready to hand that one in. Because it's probably going to be a while to explore Skyhold. First, let's go back to the Undercroft. Hey, hi, everything alright?
Visitor?
The Arcanist has arrived?
You should see for yourself.
What is that? Weird looking things. What is that head? Why is it there? Is it stone or is it an actual thing? Where is she? Oh.
Hello there.
How did I miss her? Where is she? Okay. Hi.
Well, don't just stand there slack-jawed. Let's figure out what you need.
Yeah, it's Dagna from Origins.
You're the magical advisor?
Oh, you're her. The Inquisitor.
That's me.
I'm Dagna. Arcanist Dagna. It's an honor, your worship. Is that it? The hand anchor mark? It's pretty.
Thank you.
Reach was pretty too. In a destroy everything sort of way.
Welcome to the Inquisition.
I welcome you to the Inquisition, and look forward to your contribution.
Me too. I've heard some impossible things. I love impossible things. Those are the best to make, well, possible. I've looked at Herod's devices. Precision is fantastic, but typical. Mundane. Old thinking. No
Oi.
disrespect meant to the classical trades, but you need a new perspective. I've made adjustments. As long as I keep making them, you can craft just about anything. Almost safely.
Almost, huh? Why did you study magic? I
Where
know.
does a dwarf go to study magical theory?
Get out. I asked myself that question for years. Turns out, not in Horsemark. I had to start at a circle. I had help though. A Grey Warden, and I am forever grateful. With that sanction, I visited a half-dozen circles. Wonders I've seen. And with an objective eye, I can spot where they overlap. That's a surprise for every teacher. It's a grand tradition, and it works so well with new thinking.
Ah, Grey Warden helped you? Who was that?
You mentioned a Grey Warden who helped you start your studies.
Not any Grey Warden. The Grey Warden. The hero of Ferelden is a hero in Orzammar too. I was beyond excited to meet another dwarf who had gone to the surface. Then she died, killing the archdemon. I cried so hard. She'll never know the difference she made in my life.
Aww. The Warden sounds special. She fucking was.
The Warden affected you in a special way.
Talk to anyone, they'll say the same. It was a dark time. There was one light.
Oh,
Saved
Dagna!
us.
Dagna!
She saved me.
Oh. Okay, I'm actually emotional over her saying that. Why am I so emotional? Oh. It was a dark time and there was one light. Oh my god. Oh, I love you, Dagna. I love you. You must have learned a lot.
Your years of study have paid off.
Oh yes, the mages said I brought a valuable perspective. I've even presented my work to the College of Enchanters. I wanted an exchange.
Cool.
The surface could learn about mirroring, smithing, and Orzammar would gain knowledge of magic. But now there's no college. Insofar as the Shaper is concerned, I'm castless. So you're getting my best work, Inquisitor. Let's make some great stuff.
And it's such a shame because I feel like, I mean, can you even? But like, if Sylvie was still alive and she found out like Dagna was castless, she'd be like, fuck no, she's Clan Sylvie now. Okay, enough excitement.
All right, rein it in. You have work to do.
Right, sorry. I get carried away when I think of it.
I could talk about the Warden for years. That was beautiful. Thank you, Dagna. This place really needs a bit of a clean, doesn't it? Is there anything up there?
What was this place? So much room for whatever was here.
Oh, there's something to read. The Rotunda and the Fresco. Sister Liliana, as per your request, I have made a thorough examination of the fresco adorning the rotunda. I first attempted to clarify its intent with the Messer Solus. Forgive me, I know he is not titled within the structure of the Inquisition, but the more I learn of his experience, the more awkward I feel not using a formal honorific. On the mural, Ormser would say is, Skyhold is her fortress, meaning of course the Inquisitor. Though these are her actions. He is of course correct. The subject of each edition is self-evident. On the medium and method it is elven fresco, pigment and plaster, and it is grand. I have rarely been privileged to observe such skill as it is applied. It is considered with long periods of study before the image emerges. Whole cloth and with certainty. It speaks of how I imagine elves view the world, and the measured nature of their step. I should expect such competence from Sir given his probable years of study, but it is still an amazing work, demonstrating an art with few living practitioners, even among the Dalish. Archivist Bannon. Cool. Why does this place... Why have you got one of those stones there? Because it's pissing me off. I hate them. Can we fuck that? I'll just jump. I'll hurt my knees. It doesn't look like I can get through the rocks here. I like how we're talking about a fresco that is not even here yet. Like, shouldn't that appear later, maybe? There was another book to read, wasn't there? A note. I'm just reading your notes, Solus. A request for resources on the Fade. Regarding your request, as a noted partner of the Inquisition, Lady Montelier has ensured our contacts are quick to reply. The few titles on hand accompany this factor, with the remaining en route from libraries in Valveo and surrounding. Archivist Bannon. Fade and Spirits, Mysterious by Brother Genitivi. An Enchanter's Observation by Anonymous. The Unholy Grace, author unknown. On Silver Chords by First Enchanter Irving. Is that also Irving from the first game? Origins. Wisdom Failed, The Hedge Mage, collected by First Enchanter Heron. Translations of Ilian Excavation, collected by Brother Ferdinand Genitivi. Da Vinci, yeah, okay, there's a lot of books there. Too many books. Solus, how are you doing? How are you doing, my boy? What do you know of Corypheus?
I need to know more about Corypheus.
Do you know anything?
We spoke of this on our travels to Skyhold. What more can I tell you? Cassandra and Varric seem more familiar with their adversary.
I will ask them too.
Well, I'll take advice from just about anyone right now.
Well, fuck you, Solus.
I claim no secret wisdom, but I will guess as best I can.
I'm just, like, you know, it's not that I'm taking advice from everyone, it's that I want everyone's opinions. Okay, what do you know what his power base is? Yeah, this is not questions.
About the source of Corypheus' power?
How would he know?
The ancient magistars of the Vinter received guidance from the old gods. Corypheus commands a false archdemon, a corrupted old god. This suggests he no longer sees himself as their minion. Some of his unique power comes from the corruption of the blight. The rest may come from the orb he carries.
Okay. And the orb?
I would like to know more about the orb he carries.
As I said, that must be the means by which he created
That must be.
I suspect the blast that destroyed the Conclave was more accident than anything. The result of unlocking power that had sought release for ages. What I cannot understand is how he managed to survive such an explosion.
So, what do you think he'll do next?
What do you think Corypheus will do next?
You shamed him when you destroyed Haven. Spoiled his glorious victory.
Hell yeah, it did.
It would be worse to acknowledge that you had done so. He must continue on his course or show weakness. He will return to his plans to throw Olay into chaos, and then conquer it for Devinter.
You certain?
You're sure that's what he'll do?
As certain as is possible. Assuming I can plausibly predict a man who seeks to rise to godhood.
And can you?
The key is understanding this. No real god need prove himself. Anyone who tries is mad or lying.
Okay.
His deception will undo him, as it has done countless fools before.
Thank you,
We'll talk later.
Solus.
Goodbye.
Is there actually a way around here? Sorry, we're both in the corridor. I thought because there was a door here that there might be the path, but it doesn't look like it. So we'll leave him in B and we'll head up the tower to see the other heads on the map. Calm down. Dorian.
Brilliant, isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes?
Yes.
Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. Am I speaking too quickly for you?
Not at all.
You don't need to worry about me. I can keep up.
Yes, I noticed that.
Did you now?
Certainly. If you were a slack-jawed yokel, you'd already be
Thank
dead.
you.
I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely.
Yeah, it's not good.
In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are.
They could still be
One
tales.
of those very Magisters. A dark spawn.
He could still be lying.
We only know what Corypheus claims to be.
True. He might be a convincing liar, or delusional, or insane.
Or he could have
How many
said that he was
delusional
that
maniacs
to
are
get the
going to have that
Venatori
knowledge?
on his side.
He broke open the Fade. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it, somewhere. But no, it was us all along. We destroyed the world.
It's not destroyed yet.
Last I checked, the Blights hadn't actually destroyed the world.
Not for lack of trying.
True.
If they were more clever, they'd have unleashed something that would really do the job. No one will thank me, whatever happens. No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
I don't need their thanks to get the job done.
That's not why I'm doing this.
I knew there was something clever about you. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped.
Yes. Oh, this is
Men
why he
like
greatly
him ruined
approved of
my
my my speech,
I
isn't
won't
it?
stand by and let him ruin the world.
Because I focused on Corypheus, I was like, he needs to be stopped.
Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by
Thank
the way.
you. Offending Coronus is available. Ugh. Do I need to talk to her? I'm not talking to her. I'll talk to her later when I feel up to it. I don't feel up to it at the moment. We'll just completely blow past her and ignore her. Hell yeah. The folly of General not Sheraton? What is that? Helisma, hello, are you okay?
Greetings to you, Inquisitor. I am to serve as assistant to any research
Where's what's her
concerned.
face?
You'll find my skills are exceptional. I hope they prove useful.
Yeah, where's Maeve? You replaced Maeve?
You're taking over the duties of Maeve?
Yes. She said she was needed elsewhere and that I should serve the Inquisition to the best of my ability.
She's
What
alive.
is she doing?
She's
I
good.
wasn't told.
Okay. How are your duties going?
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
Not optimal given the facilities. Skyhold should be improved, or our efforts will continue to
We're
suffer.
definitely working on that,
As
love.
you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
I've got some stuff available. Nope, that's the wrong desk. It's this desk. They look very similar. Let me retrieve that, remove that. Okay, there's nothing there, so let's head further up and talk to... Do I need to like click on these to start them moving? No, I don't. Do I? Shit, I do, don't I? God damn it. Or maybe I just can't do it yet. Examine. On the condition of your charges. Dear Liliana, you'll be happy to learn that your friends are doing well. Schmooples II is still unhappy about his meal plan and tries to get it into the pantry. I had to have a bolt installed, and now he whines constantly. The two little ones are still a handful, but good news. I've managed to discourage Boulette from relieving herself on the silk rug Justinia gave you. Felician, from 2 doors over, has been visiting almost every day to play with the nugs. She is quite delightful, and Schmooples II is fond of her. I suspect it is because she brings him sweets from her father's shop. I had to ask her governess to keep her from visiting the house, however. as someone tried to infiltrate it 2 nights ago. An agent of one of the Blanchards, hoping to uncover some of the Nightingale's secrets. I neutralized and interrogated him. His ability to withstand questioning was deplorable. Someone needs to talk to the Blanchards about their spies. All I had to do was put Schmooples II in his face and tell him that I hadn't fed the creature that day. Your pet played his part admirably. I received your orders and will depart for Ferelden as soon as possible. I've arranged for Garda to take over nook keeping. Sparrow. Cool. How are you, Liliana?
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Everything
The
okay?
names of those we lost.
Oh.
You must blame me for this.
Now that you mention it, it was your fault. I blame Corypheus.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead we lost
There was
Haven.
that would, how would that have helped? Like, there would have been like one man and there was a lot of people, they'd kill him and move on. Like, you know, it'd take 3 seconds to kill him. You care for your men, that's not a bad thing.
You look out for your people. That's a good thing.
Is it? My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
Yeah, our men are not disposable.
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter.
Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus...
We are better than Corypheus.
We are better than Corypheus, Liliana. Oh, it's nice out here, though. Lovely. Lovely jubbly.
Look at this place. It's a bloody palace, it is.
Pretty much a palace. News from Thedas. Haven destroyed by darkest menace. Dire news from the Frostbacks. The Pilgrim Sanctuary of Haven, home to the new Inquisition, has been destroyed. Information is still vague, but some believe a dragon resembling an archdemon was involved in the attack. Fears of a new blight are now beginning to surface. As the Chantry continues to flounder, some are concerned that Haven's destruction may predict the Inquisition's imminent collapse. However, there is yet hope, as reports indicate that the Herald of Andraste and Inquisition leadership survived, and have found refuge elsewhere. Choir Belinus. Thank you, Belinus. Okay, so that's still there. Let's talk to Sarah. How are you doing, Sarah? You alright?
So, Inquisitor. It is Inquisitor now,
You can
right?
still call me Reth.
Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little baddies I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Draste, what did I step in?
If she answers, let me know.
Let me know what she says. I could use some clarification myself.
It's swearing, not praying. She doesn't answer. Not like she's supposed to. I know what happened to you. Or what everyone here thinks happened. It seems... I don't know what it seems.
Okay, calm down and explain, okay?
I can't help if you don't explain what's wrong exactly.
It's got to be nonsense, doesn't it? We're kind of screwed if it isn't. I mean, that Corypheus thing. A Magister, right? Story is, he cracked the Golden City. But that's a hazy dream. If not, Seat of the Maker, real thing. A seat needs a book, so the Maker, real thing. Fairy stories about the start and end of the world, real things. It's too much, isn't it? How pretty are you that I actually think this shite is...
Oh, thanks for the pretty parts. I don't know who I want to romance. I feel like I'm probably going to romance Josephine, maybe. No, I can still flirt. We're not locked down on anybody yet. I'll stop flirting with one of them when I choose, you know. So thanks for the pretty parts.
I like to hear this. The pretty part. Not the overwhelmed by everything.
Nobody calls her pretty.
Oh, sure. Don't mind the bung writ through the heavens, love. Primp and toss and all is well. What I want is to get everything back to business as usual. A nice simple system with simple problems. Helps me, helps people, helps you. In that order. For now.
That almost makes sense.
You're starting to not sound completely crazy.
I know. Scary, innit? Until next time, my Lady Herald.
Ooh, my Lady Herald. I like that too. Vivienne, are you okay?
It was a mistake to use Haven as a base of operations. The town was completely indefensible.
Yeah. It was not a good town, was it?
It was a bad location. We should have moved sooner.
There was nowhere to
You
move
left yourself
to,
vulnerable
really.
to attack. It was a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't repeat. But the enemy struck a serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You must.
Mind your own business. It worked in our favour. Corypheus will pay for this. So much depends on me. I couldn't save them all. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't save them all.
For every person I saved, 2 more were cut down. I failed them.
You haven't failed them, my dear. The men and women who fight for you gave their lives for a great cause, and they fought to the end. The rest still fight, and you will fail them if you give up now. Our enemy advances, Inquisitor. We must not sit idly by. Act first, and teach them to fear us. You can become the leader the faithful require, but you must do it soon.
I really like Vivienne, you know. I keep getting like disapproval with her, but I feel like Reth really respects her. Blackwall, how are you doing?
So, this is Skyhold.
It is. Oh, it looks pretty from this distance.
Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications.
Okay.
We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
That's good. If we see him, he sees us. Well, we're in the middle of nowhere, so if we see him, if he sees us, it's because he's looking. Yeah, and we'll be ready for him.
He's not going to get the better of us again.
We lost good soldiers that day, loyal
I know.
men and women. Let him come. I swear I'll take the twister bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
Ugh, thank you. No, you're taking this hard.
You see this as a personal insult, don't you?
If it's not personal for you, maybe it should be. The people flock to your banner, eager to fight for the Herald of Andraste. Their faith is a leash, and your Inquisition has taken hold of it.
Calm down, dude.
Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
Oof. Okay, she's been saying I don't know, but she has survived a lot, so she's been saying no, but I don't know if I say I'm not or I don't know. No.
I wish they'd understand that I'm really nobody.
You're somebody. Don't you see what you are to them? Without you, they'd be consumed by despair. We all would. They need you to be Andraste's messenger. It gives them hope. The truth doesn't matter. Listen to me talk. Your time is valuable and I've wasted enough
Well,
of it.
that head snap was weird. Oh, you've left me on the ramparts, haven't you? Okay. Okay. Where do I need to go now? Alright, so we've got Iron Bull, and we've got a very angry Cassandra. Well, you seem that you're going to be the less stressful of the two, so I'll talk to Cassandra first.
Have you met this friend of Varric's, Inquisitor?
Not yet.
Not yet, no.
It had better not be who I think it is. I will wring that little bastard's neck.
Who do you think it is?
Why? Who do you think it is?
Someone Varric claimed he could not contact. Someone the Inquisition, indeed all of Thedas, desperately needed. I'll reserve judgment until I know for certain. No need to have that rogue screaming persecution yet again.
Okay. Okay, Cassandra.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Right. Let me click on that. I don't think it works that way, but I'm just gonna... I think it's because not everything's set up yet that it's like that.
Inquisitor, huh? Well, you've got the fortress for it.
I do
Speaking of
now.
which, when you've got a second, there's something I want to show you.
You had something to show me?
What did you want me to come see?
Here, come on. I'll show you.
Oh, we're moving again.
Why am I dressed like this?
You'll see. Come on. It'll be worth your time, I promise. Evening. Iron Bull. My merc band just joined up.
Tanner. I'm from Jader. Well, near Jader.
Mira. I was guard captain for Lady Pendel. Signed on after shit blew up at the Conclave. Share a drink? Who's your friend?
This is Grim. She doesn't talk much.
Say little.
So, ready to kill some demons?
Just grunt.
Venatori or whatever that Corypheus asshole is?
This isn't just about killing. We're helping the Inquisitor save the world and build the next empire.
Okay. I've just let them talk.
Well,
You didn't really need to grunt at that one.
That's why I signed up.
I just couldn't spend my whole life on a farm. Needed to live a little, you know.
What about you, Mira? Why'd you join up? I thought you were serving some noble.
I saw what happened at Haven. The Inquisitor staring down that monster and his archdemon. I don't sing the chant of light as much as I should. But you can't see something like that and not believe.
Well, Grim and I should find our tents. Thanks for the drink.
Did we even drink?
I know every soldier under my command. You don't have that option. But a few faces might help.
Yeah. The attitude surprised me.
I knew some of the soldiers felt like that. But to actually hear it...
There's Harding just in the corner trying not to eavesdrop.
That's all you are to most of them. It's why you could stand right in front of them without being recognized. You've got a good army coming along. Remember that. No matter what comes next.
Oh, thank you, Iron Bull. Now I'm lost again. Where am I? Okay, I know where I am. But where am I going? I've done all this area, haven't I? Yes, so there's Cullen over there and whatever that is. The Forgotten Boy. Let's head down. Is there a way down? There's gotta be a way down.
Not me.
Yeah, here it is. It's a little overgrown. Just a little, though. Oh, are these people dead, or are they just lying on the floor?
Here at last. Praise the Maker this fort.
Is everything alright?
Is there something I can do for you? I should really focus my attention on the injured.
Fair enough, fair enough. I will leave it to you.
As you were, Your Worship.
If you're busy, fine. Where's Cullen? There he is. What are you guys looking at?
Yes, Commander.
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well. Now!
He's just stood there scratching his chest. What are you doing, man?
We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon, or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have...
Okay. I mean, could we have even prepared for that? That wasn't on my list of things that would have happened. Do you ever stop working, though?
Do you ever sleep?
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. And I wouldn't want to. We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week. We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
Okay. How many did we lose at Haven?
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse. Morale was low, but it's improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
Well, I hope I'm a good leader.
Everyone has so much faith in my leadership.
I feel like she's not that
You
worried
won't have
about
to carry
it.
the Inquisition alone, although it must feel like it. We needed a leader, and you have proven yourself.
Yeah, I trust your advice, Cullen. You're the one that I like the advice of the best, it seems.
You responded quickly to the attack on Haven. Without that, so many more would have died. I'm grateful for any help you can give.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I will do everything I can to ensure the security of our people. You have my word.
You were also the one who was like, hey, maybe you should sacrifice yourself. And I feel like, yeah, that was a good call. Look for Cole. There's my boy.
This thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
Wouldn't you say the same of an apostate?
She
Inquisitor,
stares him
I
down.
wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
It is a demon.
If you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
How complex?
I'm not sure how much more complexity I need, Solus.
He's just like right there while we're just
He may call it
talking
whatever
about
he
him.
likes, but it is still a threat.
In fact, his nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solas. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But you claim Cole looks like a young man. Is it possession?
You claim? Can't we all see
He
that
has
you look
possessed
like a
nothing
young
and
man?
no one, and yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
Sorry, the angle, you just can't see my face at all. I'll talk with him.
I should hear what Cole has to say for himself. Where is he now?
If none of us remember him, he could be anywhere.
I mean, I feel like he just got up and walked off.
Haven. So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying. I'm... dead.
Sorry, not funny. That's a little disconcerting.
Glad to see you're settling in, Cole. Here I was worried you'd have trouble making friends.
I don't like the angle on either of us. Just drop it down a little bit.
Slower. Like lying in a warm bath. Sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone. Cracked brown pain. Dry. Scraping. Thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's
Just
all right. She won't remember me.
Giving him water. So, you're a friendly spirit? Now let's ask directly, what are you, Cole?
Solus tried to explain what you are, but honestly, I stopped listening after a while.
I mean, we didn't stop
Any
listening,
chance
it
you
just
could
made no
explain it?
sense.
Yes. I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
Oh, my boy. Then stay and help us. It is time I have become a mother.
Yes.
And I pissed off Vivian again.
I help the hurt. The helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die.
Oh.
Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
So you're going to stab him? Ooh, I don't know. So, I do believe that if that is the case, we should end his pain. But would Reth completely believe Cole? Like, he wants help. He wants mercy. He doesn't necessarily want to die. So we've got to give him that chance, right? Oh, I don't want to lose one more person from the heathen attack. So give him a chance, Cole.
You say he won't die for hours yet, but you can't know that for certain.
His body is failing.
He could recover, or the healers could find another way to help him.
How do you know?
How do you not?
I don't, and neither do you. That's part of life.
This is your mother, you know, giving you life advice. You should listen to me, boy, my sweet Cole. And he greatly approved of that. Heck yeah. He's just my sweet, sweet child. And that's it for my latest episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. I really hope you're enjoying it. I'm certainly enjoying playing it. If you are, please consider subscribing to my channel using the button on the right. And there are videos on the left that you can click on to watch more of me. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.